Okay, so I'm live and I'm in my work location, mostly because my sister is in our room, and I just realized I didn't turn off the air conditioner. I'm back. Okay, that was thrilling. The air conditioner is now off, so you'll actually be able to hear me because when the AC is on, although I'm cool, this audio is just like not the best. So before I really get into my month, I just want to take the beginning of this stream to just reiterate the fact that Black Lives Matter is still very much a thing, still very much a movement. I know it's not as trending as it was earlier in June, and now it's July, but there's still a lot to be fought for and to move on with, and like keep educating yourself, keep learning. That's what I'm doing, and I just want to remind you guys to do that as well, as there is so much justice that has not been given out to the people. I also want to say that Pride Month is now over, as June is over, but that doesn't mean that now that it's July, stop being proud of who you are, whoever you are, and whatever, however you express yourself, however you represent, whatever your gender, race, sexual orientation, whatever that is, you belong and you are worthy and you should be proud of who you are, even though it's now not the socially acceptable month to be doing so. And now that I've gotten that off my chest and hopefully into your ears, I can talk about my month. I know it's not as important as the other things that are going on right now, but I always do these live streams about my month, and I didn't want to let anybody down in case they really look forward to these. I don't go live very often, hence it's a monthly thing. I'm just not that good at going live, and no one really comes. But for those of you who are here and watching, I appreciate you. Trust me. So I have my little notes here, and I didn't do that much still. It is, a pandemic going on, and I'm still trying to not go outside if I don't have to. Really, I'm trying to stay safe and responsible, but I am also trying to, at the same time, like relax a little bit. I don't want to be living like in fear about getting the coronavirus for the rest of my days or the rest of this time. I don't think that's really productive, and I don't think it's really good for my mental health. So it's a weird kind of balance that I'm trying to find. But places I have been, first of all, I'm wearing new shirts. I needed to get some work shirts because my job finally started. Yay! Shout out to my job at Samsung. Intern from home at this desk, 9 to 5. Except really it's 9 to 5:30 because I don't get a paid lunch break, so no shade though. Honestly, I'm really loving my internship. I'm so lucky it was still happening, and it is so much fun. It's busy. Like, I have so many meetings. My dad talked about how many meetings he had with work, and I didn't really understand how he could have so many meetings until I now have a job and there are so many meetings. It's also weird because I haven't met any of these people in person. Like, I interviewed with my manager, but that was virtual in February, and like everyone I'm interacting with, it's all virtual. So it's like you sort of start to feel like you're getting to know these people, but I'm also still missing like all this other like stuff and like quick chats. Like, everything has to be scheduled, really. We have like this messaging service, which is like maybe the closest to like spontaneity, but it's not like you're just like walking by someone and be like, oh, hey, like whatever. But I'm just, trying to make the most of the situation, and everybody is so nice, and I'm trying to include the interns and everything, and we have all these events, like we've already had lunch and learns, and we did this core fitness, and I died, like literally, I did not realize I was so out of shape until we did this activity. And I'm a video production intern, and so I'm doing what I really like to do, and it's kind of crazy. I can't really say like too much about what I do, really, like, I mean, it's just a lot of it is internal, so I'm not sure what I'm allowed to say or not. But that sounds really like cool, but it's probably not that cool. It's probably not as cool as maybe what you think I'm working on with Samsung. But I'm still really happy and loving it, and just love having something to do. And we've had some cool intern events. Like, we had virtual improv, and we had a game night. Improv was fun. It was a little weird doing it online, especially because sometimes there's kind of like a lag, like with Zoom or WebEx. So like, did something happen? Like, am I crazy? generally I feel like I'm the crazy one, but it's fine. It was fun. On a more like not work related note, so let's go to like life notes. My family and I, we went to the Six Flags Safari. I made a video about it. I'm so excited to see animals again. You have no idea how much I miss seeing animals. I love animals. I love going to see animals and zoos. And even though this was not really a zoo, it was a safari, I was thrilled. Like it was so worth the drive and everything was so much fun. We saw a brown bear in a tree. I don't think I've ever seen a brown bear in a tree. I don't think I've ever seen a bear in a tree. Usually I see a bear and it's like, asleep. So we were all really excited to see this bear in the tree. And we saw some lions. I mean, we saw baby bison, American buffalo, just like so cute. Living my best life. And then we also got to go to the Turtleback Zoo for the first time recently. I thought they did a really great job. Like they checked everybody's temperature before they went in, and you had to wear masks. And like places where it might be more crowded, they did have lines. Sorry. Oh, I'm tired. The word grind really gets you down. So like I felt pretty safe walking around. It was so nice to see some of my favorite animals, like a little bobcat. Her name is Sasha. Not really, but that's what I call her. So that was just a very happy, rewarding experience. Be back at the zoo and, made me feel like things were like okay, to be back at the zoo. I've seen some more of my friends social distantly, like no like hugging or anything outside of unit and like always outside, but still it's nice to see people and connect with people. I'm definitely still having some trouble like connecting with people online. I mean, like I can text my friends, we can have video chats, but it just feels like everyone's mind is so frazzled that it's kind of hard to sometimes like have something to say because like sometimes you've done stuff, but sometimes you haven't, and there's just like this, like there's nothing to talk about. But it's nice to just try to have like small talk with people just to, check in, see how they're doing, and it's nice to remember that you have friends, even if you're not seeing them right now. What else have I been doing? Oh, right, I can't believe I forgot this. I started my painting class, and by started I mean like I just started on the 29th, but it was really cool. We're learning how to see. So it's like we are drawing what we see, now what we know. And it's funny because like I've read about that in books, but I've never had like a real art class. Like I did art class in like middle school and stuff, but this is a painting class, but we didn't really do much. Like you could have done it, the exercise that we did Monday and what I've been trying to like do by myself through the week with anything, pencil, paint, whatever. So I did like first in pencil and then I used paint. So we were just doing things in two values. So it was like black or white. You know what? I could actually try to pull it up, like what I did for this. So let's see if I can figure that out. But it was really interesting because, first of all, the class is pretty small. It's a virtual class, which isn't obvious because we can't go meet up. But it was nice because I might be too tired, honestly, like if it was not a virtual class, to like work all day and then like go back home. Oh my God, I need to stop getting so much like gross emails. Like really, okay, here we go. Pulling it up. So there's 5 of us in the class, a teacher and like a technology assistant, because obviously like most teachers aren't really that equipped with Zoom. And it was pretty fun. Okay. All right. So, wow, my brightness is low. Can you see? Can you see? Cool. All right. So you can see that it's just black and white. Okay, these are a little more mixed because the black paint hadn't dried totally when I started putting the white paint on. So it was fruit, obviously. That's a pear, and then those were apples. The one looked like a lemon. Really coming back to that lemon painting. But then I like redid them then later, and like I think that's like my best one, I think. But I think my teacher liked that one. So who knows? But it was just the first week, but we're supposed to like keep trying to do this stuff. But I found it very rewarding and nice. I love art, and I'm really excited to start like seeing shapes like when I look at it stuff, because I do all my painting pretty much from a book. So I always get kind of nervous to paint like off book. So I'm, excited that this class is hopefully going to help me to still do my painting like from a book if I want to for some ideas, but also to like take a real life situation and like paint it without the book. So, fingers crossed. And I think that's kind of it on the event stuff. We did celebrate Father's Day. My sister and I made popovers for my dad, which actually worked out pretty well. I was a little nervous, especially because we realized we should have turned on the oven to preheat sooner, so lunch was slightly later than initially planned. But you gotta do what you gotta do to make it work, right? Right. And it was delicious. As far as books go, I don't think I'm reading anything new. I'm rereading the Warrior series, my One True Love series. The cats, just amazing, and I could literally talk about them for hours. But I won't, because probably no one knows anything about the Warriors. And as much as I can spoil anything for my mom, because she'll just listen to me talk about my Warrior cats, if you do want to read the series and I spoil it for you, you won't thank me. And if you don't care, you probably also won't thank me. So we're just gonna avoid that for now. Similarly, I've been trying to watch some documentaries this month, and I don't think I've seen any movies except for Just Mercy, which I saw because it's been free on different platforms because of the Black Lives Matter movement and everything going on, and with Juneteenth. And that movie, insane, incredibly good, but so sad. It really reminded me of when I was in high school senior year. In my drama lit class, we studied the death penalty and Exonerated. I think that was a play that we went through. So it's really very moving. Definitely not a casual, chill kind of movie, but I think a really important film to be shown and talked about. So I think that's just very impactful. And I think that's where I'm going to finish this stream. I don't really have that much to say. I'm getting a bit hungry, so I think I'm going to make a pit stop at the fridge for some ice cream. And then I think me and Nicole are going to watch some Doctor Who, because that's what we do. And that's pretty much been my whole month. And I will tell you what happens in July, at the end of July. So I hope you guys had decent months. I hope everyone's staying safe and healthy. And I will see you all in the next video. And I'll see you next month for my next live stream. And that is the end. So bye.